Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't only no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's good.
Serve from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Catch me. That's Ibuka. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And up and down, just shy of the 40.
The Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. Finding room across midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time let's try to pick up some yards.
Quick hitting slant there. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Send a man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. quarterback. So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. Big second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Young gonna keep it himself.
Bryce Young. It's a gain of 8. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll run on 2nd down. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 39.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Seattle.
Let's go. The Seahawks. 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. Down at the 21, a gain of 1. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter from the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Young. got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
A
48
big
yards.
play for the Panthers.
That's good for
A gain of 48.
First down. It's a gain of 48 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and goal, Carolina.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Kick is good. Panthers 7, Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field,
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. up 4 and bring up third
Brings
down.
up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as they kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
John, here's a run up the gut. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up
Out of the shotgun. Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move past the 40. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. To throw. To the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after try, point coming. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. Drive will start on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's gone. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The pass.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to be taken down at the 25-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Bengals. And here's the Bengals running back. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Bengals win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second down.
To the ground. He'll get it again. He's planning to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will finally run him down. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They're getting back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Third and 8.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2.
Leads to
Second and goal.
goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off in 6.
He'll swing that out wide, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready for it there. First possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Panthers first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most effective.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have come up with their recovery. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. You see what they've done on third downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The throw here is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Two-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season.
And we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks 33, Panthers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Young. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 40, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. The catch made. 34 now. It's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the
Now Young.
first down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
A second down throw for Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On first down is Young. Left side, he's got it hooked up. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
4 yards. That's another.
Young to throw on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Throwing on second down, Young. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, Young will try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Panthers first down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. To throw, Young. And he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. And show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They get 15 on that game. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers first
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard
To throw is Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
is good. Makes the score Seahawks 40, Panthers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll mark him down up the 44-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He takes off. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Here's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. Stay on the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
The 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the
2nd
6-yard line.
and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th TD grab of the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Young. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side, he finds McMillan. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Bill looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. He stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
34-yard line.
The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Young. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.